Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and I am here with another pick a card. These are general, remember, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If something does not make sense, if something does not ring true to you, that is perfectly okay. Remember that not every pick a card is gonna address your situation. For that, you would need a personal reading, whether that is with me or any other of YouTubers that are here that are fantastic and great. So yes, just wanted to remind you that these are general. I hope you guys did well yesterday with the eclipse. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I was posting a lot about it, and then I also did a story about what was a little bit like what's going on, what were the energies like for everybody. Um, so with that being said, please ignore my neighbors if you can hear them. I don't know if they come through, but they are. I'm in a new different setup here. I'm in my room, and my neighbors are very loud because it's actually nice and sunny here in California, in the LA area. So people are just hanging outside. So pick a card. Like always, the timestamps will be listed in the description box below, along with my personal email for personal readings. Thank you very much for all your love and support. I hope that you are all doing great, that you are all doing well. Remember that this is 10 days away from the offer that I am offering right now for the energies of 2019, the reading of 77 with 77 cents US dollars, of course. It's only 10 days left to buy that reading if you wish to buy it. After January 31st, the reading will be gone and it will reappear until 2020. Okay, so just wanted to make sure that you guys got that, and let's get started. So for option one, we have, let's see, so your universe love note is your treasure is at hand. So what I'm getting here is that for if you picked option one, there's something that you've been wanting, there's a goal, there's something that you've been wanting to accomplish, and I am hearing and seeing here that you are very close to achieving that goal, to reaching that dream that you want. Whatever it is that you've been seeking after is right at your disposal, okay? I feel like spirit is going to bring it to you. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zipper. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those you've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. So, this card also is reminding you that, what you've been looking for has been there with you all along. It was just a matter of changing your perspective. It was a matter of looking at someone with different eyes, or looking at something, a new opportunity, with a new set of eyes, okay? Looking at something from a higher perspective. And I feel like this eclipse, for many of you, have lightened up what you needed to look at, has made things clear for you. And now you're starting to see that, hey, the treasure that I was looking for, that dream that I wanted to achieve, I'm already doing it, or it's already with me, okay? The next message is finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So yes, again, this is about going within and really hearing the messages that are coming within, that are within yourselves. Remember, like the card says here, with those that they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. So stop looking for your treasure, stop looking for reaching something, achieving something outside of yourself. Spirit is really reminding you that all the answers and all the things that you want are within yourself. You just need to take time to rest and to meditate. And if you can't meditate, I know meditation is not for everyone. Go out for a walk, leave your phone at home, and really connect with your thoughts and your mind and your heart, and you will be able to find the answers that you are seeking. Okay, this is a good time to connect with yourself, with your higher self, with your spirit guides. This is also a call for you to rest, that things will come up for you when they need to. And right now is not a good time to, like I said, go outside of yourself to look for the answers. The answers are within you. That is coming in very strongly. The tarot card is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're really tired. You're tired. The Nine of Wands is one of those cards where, like I always say in my channel, is you've been through the ringer. You've been through one thing after the other. And Spirit is really saying, you've fought your battles. You don't need to fight anymore. You need to rest. Okay? Because you're always, this is the card about the guy who's on the lookout, who's like over here thinking, okay, what's my next? There's something else has to happen. I know it. There's something else that will come up. So you're waiting. You're being a little bit paranoid. And Spirit is saying, don't do that. Rest. Things will become clear when they need to become clear. And I feel that by you taking your time and resting and opening yourself up to Spirit, you will see that treasure. You will see. And for some of you, is your resistance, is your resilience to come out on top of all your problems. The King of Wands. Some of you are defending a creative project here. That is what I am getting. Someone is protecting a creative project, a business endeavor. There's something that you are just very guarded on. Others of you are guarding yourself against a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You're not letting this person into your life. You're not giving this person the benefit of the doubt. That is what I am feeling. I am feeling that, and this could be you. Maybe you're the King of Wands and you're the one that's being guarded. You're the one that's being paranoid. And Spirit is saying, no, you've created your throne. It's interesting, look. You already created your sanctuary. It's okay for you to sit down and relax. You don't have to be there up front and center defending your temple, defending your castle. You could actually take a rest now. You did all the work. You put in the extra hours. You've done everything in your power to get to where you are. And some of you are afraid to lose that throne, or that I can't find the right wording. To lose your achievement, to lose your power, essentially. And Spirit is saying you don't need to. You're like that salamander here. You can adapt to any situation. If the opportunity was to rise again, that you needed to, fight, or that you needed to tackle something, Spirit is saying you can adapt. You are that salamander. Okay? I believe that's a salamander. I don't know. I'm getting the, like that little, what is it called? Reptile can adapt to different things. And I feel like you can. Okay? It's not something that is external to you. It's within yourself. You can adapt to the changes, to the fights, to the things that life throws at you. You're a very strong person with the King of Wands here. You're very powerful. You're very creative. You're very smart. And you know what this is looking to me? It seems like you're here battling. Once you connect with your higher self, finding sanctuary, I feel like you are going to see, I feel like this is like your higher self, the King of Wands here. It's like you're going to be able to connect, and there's going to be some moment of illumination where your higher self could tell you, like, you need to relax. There is nothing for you to be guarded about. You've made your throne. I'm getting something with a throne. And it may seem like finding sanctuary to me right now, it also seems like, things aren't very clear. There's a lot of fog around this sanctuary here. There's a lot of clouds. There's a lot of mountains. Maybe you yourself need to find sanctuary yet, because maybe in the future there's something that you're going to have to tackle, and Spirit is saying you need to find you need to recharge. You need to recharge and connect with spirit. Connect with your angels. I just touched the crystal. This is Angelite. I believe that's what it's called. And this one is to connect with your angels. If you have that crystal, work with that crystal. But I feel like just find sanctuary meanwhile things clear up, okay? Because there's a lot of clouds here as well. So it's like your vision is a little bit fogged up, okay? And spirit is saying trust. Once you find sanctuary, once you find your alone time, you will be able to see things clearly. But first you need to rest because you've been going one thing after another after another. And then your card is you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't screw it up. Exactly. And I feel like you're going to find that reason. And many of you, this is you seeking your life purpose. You being like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? And Spirit is saying, well, take some time for yourself and you will find the answer. And if you're being guarded against the fire sign, I feel like this person really loves you. But there is something about you just being too guarded. You don't want to allow this person into your life. Or there's so much that you don't want to share with this person. And Spirit is saying, he loves you. He or she really loves you. Don't screw it up. Okay? So now for option 2. Oh, before I forget, option 1. I want you to think of a question. Take a deep breath. And I will pick, if you wish to pause the video, go ahead and do so. Okay. I'll give you these two. These two fell, but I'll give them to you because they're beautiful cards. And okay. So these are the cards that just flipped. And it says, you are ready. Yes. So whatever your question was, the answer is, your angels want you to know that you are ready. Yes. Do it. Whatever it was, you have a yes. You know, you've had a lot of experience. There's no need to overthink things. You are ready to take this leap. So I wish you guys the best. And now to option 2. So for those of you who picked option 2, we have your universal love note is dwell on what you love. Okay, so for this card, what I'm getting for you guys is there might be, again, there's a lot of things are unclear, right? Things are not very clear. This card is there's all shades of gray and pink here. I mean, of gray and pink. Oh God, of orange. So what I'm getting here is that there is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of lack of clarity. And what Spirit is saying, don't dwell on the negative, dwell on what you love, dwell on what is positive. Okay, so don't focus so much on the negative or on what's not working. Spirit is saying change your perspective to what you love, to what is working, to what you want to work towards to. Okay, asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. So again, just focus on what you love. Don't focus on which direction I should go or where is this path going to take me. I am a firm believer that paths merge. You will always be on the right track. Always. They're just different learning experiences, right? And if you are trying to change a situation or change a person, you have to let go of that control. You can't change a person, again, because they'll never be the same, right? And we can't do that. People are who they are. You can't control who people are, but you can control your reaction, right? Watching clouds. Lie back and rest and relax. Everybody's getting this. Option 1 got, find the inner sanctuary. You got the lay back, rest, and relax. So really do not dwell on the details. Just focus on love, focus on self-care, focus on nurturing yourself, mothering yourself. I feel like you've been overworking. I feel that you have been busy. Life has thrown you a lot of things your way. I feel like this eclipse brought you a shocking truth of some sort, and Spirit is saying now you need to relax. Just sit down and watch the clouds roll by, right? I'm hearing that song of Diana Ross. If we hold on together. I'm hearing that song. If you feel called to hear that song, there might be a message for you there. It's by what is it called? The Land Before Time. Okay. If you're a 90s baby or before that, then you you will know what movie I'm talking about. So just relax. That's what Spirit is saying. Relax, enjoy your time, have a cup of tea, read a good book. Eventually the clouds will clear. And number one got a very similar question. Don't try to do too many things at once. See, this person is reading one book, has other two books here. Take things one at a time. Don't don't bite more than you can chew, right? I'm bad at saying, so I'm really sorry. You have the Lovers here, so you might be dwell on the love. So if things are not working in a relationship right now, I want you to relax and not dwell on what is not working just for right now. I want you to focus on the love that you guys have between each other. For others of you, if you need to make a life choice, this is a huge choice, right? You have an easy choice and you have a difficult choice to make. And my words are hesitating. So what I'm getting here is that you yourself are hesitating or are unsure which path to choose. And with the Lovers here, what I am getting is you have to choose the one that you love. You have to choose the one that is really connected to your heart chakra. Because if you choose the other path, yes, it may be easier, but it will not be the path that will lead you to where you want to be, essentially, right? It'll be on a different timeline, different learning experiences. The original message of this card in the tarot is always about choices. And like I said, there's an easy choice and there's a difficult choice. And usually in life, the correct choice is usually the difficult one, the one we are most afraid of. That is the one that we need to embark on. So again, if this is about a relationship, I feel like this person does really love you, and it's very similar to option one. So if you pick this one, if you want to go back and watch option one, go ahead and watch it. And I feel like this person really loves you, but there is something's not working in the relationship, and I feel like Spirit is saying don't dwell on that. Dwell on what you love. Dwell on the love, and just relax. Don't try to change a person. If there's something in the relationship that is ticking you off, that is triggering you, Spirit is saying don't try to change a person, because essentially what you're telling them is to change who they really are, or vice versa. Remember, tarot can be vice versa. So maybe, I don't know, a partner can be telling you to change who you are. And if that's the case, don't do that. You should never have to change for someone. Okay, because you were created for a reason. We're all unique. And if that's the case, if someone keeps telling you that you need to change who you are in order for them to be in a relationship with you, then maybe ask yourself if that's the right relationship you want to be in. The next card is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so some of you will eventually make a decision. You will eventually make a choice here with the Ace of Swords. For others of you, there's a new beginning. It might be a little bit rocky in this relationship, the new beginning. But just take it easy. Do one thing at a time. Remember that you guys love each other, and that's why you guys are making these changes. For others of you, there is a victory in the choice that you made, and now you're finally able to relax, take off your shoes, and put your feet up on the hammock here. For others of you, I feel like if you need to make a choice, again, your victory lies in the choice that lies in your heart, okay? That makes your heart sing. And if you can't make a choice right now, that is completely okay. If you need to take your time to make a choice, that is completely okay. Don't feel pressured. If you haven't been sleeping well, if you haven't been resting, if you haven't been eating well, this is not a good time for you to make a choice. Make sure that you are well rested, that you are not tired or stressed out, and then you can make the right choice, okay? Because with the hammock here, it's like, Spirit is saying rest, make sure you get enough sleep, make sure you take care of yourself before you make the choice, because then you will be able to make the right choice for yourself. And then our last card is get over yourself and put your stuff together. Help people, give back, do good stuff for humanity. So if you're deciding on whether to go down a path in which is customer service, or just being of service, helping the society in some way, then that's the path that you need to go towards for someone out there. For others of you, this card is just telling you, get your stuff together. But in order to do that, first make sure that you rest, that you take care of yourself, and then you'll be energized enough to get your stuff together. Okay? And help people, give people back. So that is the message for number 2. And now for option 3. Oh, before I do that, I always forget. I want you to think of a question. You could pause the video, think of a question, and I will pull a card for you guys, okay? So pause the video, and whenever you are ready, click play. Oh my God. Be assertive. Yep, so be assertive. Take back control. Fight for what you want. That is what the angels are saying. Don't be wishy-washy. Make sure that if you want something, you go after it. So that is the message from your angels. I hope this gave you some clarity. Also, take off the mask. Be honest with yourself and those around you. Show who you really are. That is what I am picking up. So now for option 3, we have, let me move this out of the way. For option 3, we have, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions, seek it. So I feel like you're on the lookout for something. There's something that you want to address. There's something that you want to find, whether this is within yourself or outside in the world. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, go after, seek the knowledge that you need. I feel like if you look for it, you will find the answers. That is what this card is saying. Guidance, attention, help, maybe. Love, always. Criticism, never. The question was, what to give others, if anything at all? Isn't it fun being you? The universe. That is beautiful. I feel like if you seek guidance, you will find it. And for some of you, this is through people. There's someone in your life that may step in and give you the guidance that you need. And then there's others that you could find it in a book. There's others, it's different for every single one of you, okay? But whatever it is that you are seeking, you will find it. You just need to look. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Wow. So if you've been seeking for abundance, if you've been seeking for help, for community help, I feel like the help is there. If you've been wanting to do something and you're not sure, I feel like the answer is yes. I'm getting there's people here. So I feel like there's a lot of working together, working with the community, working with family members, with people around you, very close friends. And I feel like there's a lot of, remember, abundance could mean in many things. It could be good health. It could be helpful people. It could be money, of course. It can be, your kids well, you're doing well in career. So it doesn't have to always pertain to money. I know everybody wants money. We live in a society where, we're ruled by money here. We have to pay our bills. We have to do things, Without money, we wouldn't be able to survive here. So I understand that. But remember that abundance is so much more than that. Okay? It's having more than enough to eat. It's having that expensive plate of food that you, let's say for example that you could never go out every day to buy outside food, but then abundance comes in and now you're able to buy everyday food, or at least twice more than what you regularly do, or someone comes and invites you. So remember, abundance comes in different ways. I'm getting that there's a lot of helpful people around you if you chose option 3. That is just my intuition. Oh yeah, you guys got an extra card. The 9 of Cups. Wow, your wish is coming true. There's something that is coming your way. It's I feel like this is a recognition of some sort. This is a wish fulfillment. You're feeling very good. You're feeling accomplished. It's like another trophy for you. Okay, but I feel like this, even though I feel like you're a very successful person and you usually get what you want, but there's just something inside of you where you feel lonely. And Spirit is saying, you know, maybe it's time to go out and reconnect with someone, go out and reconnect with the community around you. But I feel like you will get a gift of, okay, that was channeled. I was going to say your wish, but I guess it's a gift for some of you. Um, I'm just getting a sense of happiness. There's a lot of happiness here. It's like whatever you've been seeking, now it's here. The Death card, changes, transformation. Okay, something is not going to be the same as they used to be. So whatever it is that you are going out there to seek, you will find it and it will change your life. But at the same time, is that change that you've been wanting, is that wish that you've been wanting. Yeah, it's something you've been wanting for a long, long time with the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like you've planted seeds in the past with the Seven of Pentacles. And what I am getting here is that these seeds are now ripe and now they're good for the picking. Now you can finally pick them and take them home. And remember, what I'm getting here with community is make sure that you give back to your community. Make sure that the people who have helped you along the way, that they know that they are appreciated, that they are loved, and that you still remember. It's kind of like what I'm getting here is remember where you came from. Okay, don't forget where you came from. That is what I am getting with this. So I don't know if many of you, like, your life's gonna like a whole 180 here, or what's gonna happen, but Spirit's just telling me to tell you guys that to make sure that if you started from humbling beginnings, that you give back to those who helped you along the way, and to give back to your community. So maybe many of you are going back and teaching in your old, let's say in your old high school or in your old elementary school, or you're going back and giving back to your church or something like that. There's something about going back and being generous with your community. Okay, and I feel like your community will appreciate it very much. And for others of you, this is not what you're doing. There's something that you have planted in the past that now finally it's blooming. And because these plants are finally sprouting and they're blooming, now these changes can take place and abundance is coming in. There's your wish. Maybe you've been waiting for this for a very long time with the Seven of Pentacles, to the point where you just wanted to give it up. But or maybe you're on the point where you're like, maybe I should give up. Well, Spirit is saying no. Change is coming. Transformation will happen. Just hold on. Have faith. It's right around the corner. What you are seeking will find you. Okay? And you will get your wish fulfillment. And your last message is, you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that stuff. So listen to it. I feel like this is something you already feel in your gut. This is Pluto, right? Scorpio with the Death card here. So Scorpio is very good at feeling those feelings that other people can't detect. Scorpio is very good at detecting them and feeling the energies of people. And maybe that's what you're sensing. You're sensing that a change is coming, that a huge transformation. And and Spirit is saying yes. There's great abundance coming your way. You're going to be very happy. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. There is a wish here. There is a gift. Keep doing what you're doing, because it is working for you. Okay? Now I want you to think of a question. My God, my accent. I want you to think of a question. You could pause the video. Okay, you could pause the video while I shuffle the Angel Answers deck. You could think of a question and I will offer you an answer. Also, I'm getting let go of control here. If you're trying to be like, okay, well, when is this going to happen? You have to let it happen on its own. Okay, that's the first. That's what they're saying. You can't make a tree grow overnight. You just can't do that. So you have to wait. Okay, and I feel like some of you have been patient enough and like your patience is running low, but they're saying it's right around the corner. So let's see. Think of a question, pause the video, and whenever you are ready, click play. So a card fell off and it's look for a sign. So your angels are saying that you need to look for a sign. Look for the 222s, the 333s, the 111, or the feathers or the pennies. They're with this card, what they're saying is that they're giving you a lot of signs, a lot. And this is reminding me of the tower moment, right? There's a moment of enlightenment. There's a moment of clarity that's coming your way. And I feel like if you go seeking the answer, you will find it. You will find it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. It was an honor. Take care of yourselves, and I wish you guys the best. Bye.